Okay. Okay. Okay, hello, hey everyone. Hey guys, how you doing today? Okay, let me start helping people out. I'm gonna help people sell their businesses and doing a bunch of things. Also gonna have the Armored Car review coming up this week. How's everyone doing? Hey guys. Have I seen the movie Tora, Tora, Tora? Isn't that the movie about the Battle of Midway? I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Hell Let Loose Vietnam. Hey, somebody 32. Yeah, I played it for one day, and I got kind of pissed off at the audio issues, but I think they fixed those now. Hey, somebody 32, thank you for the super chat. Will I play the Modern Warfare 4 beta? When is it? Hey, what's up? It's my birthday. Hey, Kaiten. I will, Porsche Addict, can you help James Gaming? And Brandon, could you help him? I'm gonna help, who is that, Low here for a little bit right now. On the 21st? Okay. I'm gonna help people sell some businesses right now. Uh, been doing a bunch of Court Center. Kirsten, I can help you for Court Center a little bit. I just want to help people sell some businesses. Do I have high standards when it comes to GTA 6 quality? Um, I mean, the way that the amount of time that they've been working on this game, I expect this game to be premium, content pretty much. You're so truly committed to this GTA and streaming, and truly respect that. Thank you, man. Oh, yes, I do want to replay Red Dead. I just don't know when, Thomas Walsh. I think Brad from GTA 5 was inspired by Wangro from Heat. Both men are sadistic psychopaths who love the chaos and are despised by their crews. Oh, he could have. He could have. And thank you, Own Titan, for sponsoring my channel for 3 years. Oh, I will look into it. What's Red Tears about, Kaiten? Is it about the Angolan Civil War? Crap. Crap. This is bad right now. Ow. What's the best heist solo Cayo Perico? That's me, by the way, you helping. Oh, okay, Vonda. I played the Mafia trilogy. I played all of them. I just haven't played the original one, really. No, I haven't played the new free ride content I'm going to be doing on Wednesday. Hey, Native Mercenary. Hey, Liskiff. I'm almost done with the challenge. I'm at 43 million. Congratulations, Kirsten. You're almost there. Thank you, Pearson, for the super chat. Let's get to the boats here. When's your next Assassin's Creed video? Tomorrow. I have it processing right now, so tomorrow it'll be up. Yes, QC Suppressor, I'll watch them. I'm gonna be doing the exclusive stream this week coming up, so, could you tell a story when your juice was stolen? Hey, Thomas Walsh, thank you for the super chat. So, that happened a couple years back. I basically ordered, food from this restaurant, and I was using Uber Eats. And I ordered, like, a really big pack of juice. It was, like, one of those jugs of juice, like, not just the bottle itself, but, like, basically enough juice for, like, maybe a week or two. It was, like, a crap ton of juice. And, what happened is, when the driver came by to deliver my food that I ordered from Uber Eats, this driver was texting me and calling me and telling me to come downstairs and get the food. And I normally would leave like a message on my Uber Eats, which I would tell them to like leave the food in the apartment lobby. And that for the most part, most drivers like that because they could just leave their food and they could go. But on this instant, what happened was the guy was demanding that I come downstairs, which I thought was a bit weird. And I ended up coming downstairs, and when I came downstairs, the guy insisted that I take a picture with the food, and I took a picture with the bag of the food, and I took it upstairs, and then I realized, wait, I don't have my apple juice jug, and he ended up stealing my apple juice, basically, for that, so he stole, like, a week or two's worth of apple juice, from that. He wanted me to come downstairs, take the picture, so that I couldn't complain later on, and stuff, and it was basically a scam. Yeah, but I did have an instance of that happening to me later on, Zach, and I ended up reporting the person. So I had it happen another time with a different person, and I ended up reporting them. Did I report that guy? That guy, no. But I had it happen to a different instance once. Explain Uzen's tourist ousted Ireland. What? QC? I'm confused. Is this like an article? We're going for both buyer's items and most valuable. Okay, Pierston. Well, I can help you a little bit later. I'm just helping with sales right now. That was the chicken tenders, right? She didn't want to get them. Yeah, so, basically, like, about a year after that incident happened, now, this happened, like, this was, like, September or October, I think it was last year, because I remember it was, like, fall time when it happened, and I ordered pizza, it was pizza, and then I ordered chicken tenders, and what happened is, like I said, most drivers, they just say that, they just leave the food there. When I leave the message and I say just leave the food in the lobby, they comply and just leave and go. But this driver, she was telling me to come downstairs and get the food, and I knew immediately it was going to be a scam also. I knew it wasn't going to have my food. Basically what I did was I went downstairs, and I met her, and she tried to give me the pizza, and she wanted to take a picture, and I refused. And I said, where's my chicken tenders? And I don't think she expected me to say that, and she was taken aback by that for a moment. She then says to me, they didn't give me this, they only gave me this. And I said, I want my chicken tenders. Like, it's on the order, it's clearly that I ordered it. And what she does is she then says, I'll go and get it. And she leaves, and then what she does is after she leaves, because I could see, she texted me saying that the restaurant doesn't have it. Like, literally, like an hour later, she texted me, the restaurant doesn't have it. But here's the thing. On Uber Eats, I could see exactly where she was, because there's, like, that little GPS map. And all she basically did was she just drove 2 blocks from my apartment and just parked there, and was basically just texting me saying that there is no, that the restaurant doesn't have it, or something like that. And so, like, I knew at that point it was a scam, she stole it. So, like, I knew it was that. The thing is, like, she has to be, like, a complete idiot, because she doesn't realize that Uber Eats has basically, like, tracking on their cars. But she's a complete idiot. You know what I was actually considering doing? I was actually considering just walking up to that car like 2 blocks away, and then just actually confronting her, like tapping on the window and saying like, "Hey, are you actually at the restaurant like you said you were?" But like then I was thinking at the same time too, is I don't know what would happen. She might call the police, make like a false accusation against me, say I'm harassing her or something like that. So I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." So that was like that. I was literally thinking about confronting her and asking her why she's here and not going to get my food, but I just ended up leaving it. I did complain to Uber and I reported her though, so I did that. How old was she? Like around my age. Uh, yeah, like generally around my age. After playing the DLC, I felt bad for Tommy and Enzo. Yeah, Salieri was nothing but a con man, Mangle. Thank you for the super chat. There, play. I explained it in the criticism video. Let me look. QC suppressor. No, someone mentioned on an earlier stream that someone was ousted in Ireland because of her political viewpoint and felt unwelcome. Well, I know you told me about this before, but I gotta look up the story. My birthday yesterday sucked. My dad was kayaking and my mom was working the whole day. I had no birthday dinner or cannibal. I'm really sorry, dude. Well, I do want to wish you, though, a happy birthday. Everybody wish, Austin there a happy birthday. Hey, Pat, unfortunately, my brother and sister-in-law decided to move to the living room, so I can't make it to the lobby or heist today. Sucks if your Uber Eats. Oh, okay. It's okay, Tar. What do I think of the Carnation Revolution? Let me look this one up. Carnation Revolution, let's see. Oh, this is the this is the end of the dictatorship in Portugal. This is what this is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I know about this. So this is basically the dictatorship in Portugal. Uh, yeah, the dictatorship of Portugal. That it was basically overthrown. This was a good thing, in general. Will I have greedy celebrities and criticism video eventually, though? But first, I already have an idea of what my channel update video is going to be. I don't want to spoil it. I have an idea of what it is. It's yeah. Well, slavery in the Caribbean was extremely brutal. Vanny, it's good that Assassin's Creed showed how horrible it was. That they showed basically all the stuff that was going on in that time period. So like Assassin's Creed does show like the brutal history and what's going on. Like and the thing about the Caribbean is like 40 to 50% of slaves were in the Caribbean in the West at that time, and millions of people died. We still don't know the exact amount of victims because there wasn't any count to that. You know, they would just constantly keep replacing people, killing people off. It was truly horrible. People would have their arms torn off on those sugar plantations. It was just disgusting, evil. Explain how the U.S. got involved in World War One. Hey, Doe. The U.S. got involved in World War One primarily. Hey, Steve Kong. The U.S. got involved primarily in World War One because the a lot of banks, American banks, were loaning out money to Britain, and what happened was in spring of 1917, the Russians had pretty much pulled out of the war because of their civil war. And so what ended up happening is the when the Russians pulled out of the Civil War, or pulled out of the war, World War I, I should say, Germany took all their troops from the eastern side of Europe and put them on the western side, and outnumbering like the British and French troops. And the U.S. was basically concerned at that point that Britain and France were going to lose the war, and that if Britain and France lost the war, they wouldn't be able to pay back the loans, and that what would happen is that that the U.S. would end up going bankrupt because of that. Hey Pro, you should do a video or a playthrough of GTA 1 or GTA London. Yes, I do eventually want to do a playthrough of the old GTA games. I might do a series, Jake Hunter, like when we're approaching GTA 6's release date. Thank you for the super chat. Even though you're an American, what's your opinion of the EU? Well, technically I am an EU citizen. Even though I'm an American, I have Polish citizenship, which means that I can, freely travel to any EU country that I want. But my view of the EU is basically the same view that like a lot of Polish people have, which is that Polish people have a very complicated view of the EU. It's very complicated because most Polish people, when they look at the EU, they support free trade with other European countries. They're totally in favor of that. They're in favor of free travel between European countries. But where most Polish people start to get mad is they start to get mad when the European Union meddles in Polish affairs. They have done that a lot of times. Like, the EU has meddled in Polish affairs a lot of times. Like, when Poland, for example, was processing coal, like, running coal mines, the EU would interfere in Polish affairs and, like, threaten to sanction Poland over producing coal in their own country, using Poland's own resources. The EU has, they've gotten angry at Poland over trade deals with Ukraine, when that's between Poland and Ukraine, so, like, they've interfered in issues on that. They've done a bunch of crap. They have the worst thing the EU did is when Poland was changing its Supreme Court, and the EU interfered in Polish affairs, saying that Poland cannot do that, that it can't just change its Supreme Court, when that's really the business of Poland. It's not the business of the European Union. So, from the Polish perspective, is that Polish people generally are in favor of the free trade and the free travel, but they're completely against the EU meddling in Polish, political affairs. Like, they're completely against that. Like, I don't know one Polish person that is honestly in favor of, the EU meddling in Polish affairs. So, like, that's where the EU gets a really bad rep in Poland, is specifically over that. Okay, there we go. Delivered. Gotta love when everyone around you drives so crazy, then wonder why you're mad, yet when you crash out into oblivion, they still don't care. Normal stuff. I really don't care that much if people crash into me, blinded ego. The only thing I care is when people start doing it on purpose. When, like, people are intentionally running me over, that's when I'll get a little bit annoyed. But, like, it's just, somebody crashing into me at full speed, I'm not really gonna get that pissed. I thought the German U-boat sinking of the Lusitania also played a part of dragging the U.S. into World War I because many American citizens were lost. About the sinking of the Lusitania, Germany actually warned the U.S. during World War I that not to send the Lusitania out. They said that the Lusitania would be targeted. So, like, Germany actually announced that that's one of the list of ships that could potentially be targeted. And the reason that the Germans were targeting the Lusitania, it wasn't that they were trying to sink a civilian ship for no reason. The Lusitania was actually smuggling weapons on it. It had millions of Remington rounds, which Remington was an American arms manufacturer. A lot of people don't know that. So, like, the ship was smuggling weapons. And when you are smuggling weapons on a civilian ship, that is a war crime. You cannot do something like that. You cannot use a civilian ship to smuggle weapons. You can't do that during times of war. That's a war crime. And so, like, what the Lusitania was doing was essentially a war crime. Like, a lot of people don't know about that. So, like, was Germany justified in sinking it? I'm not saying that they were justified in sinking it. It was kind of messed up. But at the same time, too, if you look at it from Germany's perspective, during World War I, when they sank the Lusitania, Germany's perspective is basically like, we sink this ship right now, and we kill a bunch of people, possibly a lot of civilians, or we let this ship, get to the UK, they unload a bunch of artillery guns and bullets, and then they use that to kill our soldiers. So like that is basically Germany's perspective on that whole thing, that what happened with the Lusitania. So it's a very, like I said, a very ridiculous, bad situation. But ultimately, I think the people that are to blame for that are the people that decided to smuggle weapons in the Lusitania. So I think like the British government had a massive role in that. They were involved in that, and I think that trying to smuggle weapons on a civilian ship is against international law. You can't do something like that. So a lot of people don't know that part. So like the Lusitania, it was more of an excuse for the U.S. to get involved in World War I. The real reason the U.S. got involved in World War I was because they were scared Britain was going to lose the war and that they wouldn't be able to pay back the loans to the U.S. And so that's ultimately what happened. Thank you, Up Railroad. I don't want to be mean to you, but I'm 100% done Red Dead Redemption 2 online, but I can help you create invite-only lobby. That's okay, Brandon. Is there a reason you're not playing it anymore? Yes, I do want to do that lore video on Lance Vance eventually, yes. Do you think it's counterproductive to demand PlayStation continue discs and yet not boycott them when they refuse? Uh, I, uh, I guess I'm gonna keep playing on PlayStation 5 right now because this is the console that most of my friends are on. But I will tell you this, and I'll be perfectly honest with you: if the next Xbox is announced and the next Xbox has a disc drive, that is gonna heavily tempt me, like heavily, to switch to Xbox. Like I never thought that I would switch to Xbox, but like if Xbox has like a disc drive, I might actually switch to Xbox at that point. Wow, that is informative. What was the benefit of Americans smuggling weapons? Money. That was the primary reason the Lusitania was carrying weapons to the UK's money, making money for arms manufacturers. The reason, Pat, is I got a lot of money in gold bars and there's nothing to buy with. Okay, Brendan. Is the Saboteur still my favorite game? I wouldn't say it's my favorite game. It's one of my favorite games, but there was also the Zimmerman telegram where Germany offered Mexico assistance in reclaiming California, Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico that America took in the Mexican War. Half true. So the Zimmerman telegram did not call for Mexico to invade America. A lot of people think that it called for Mexico to invade America. What the Zimmerman telegram essentially said is it said that we in Germany, we are concerned whether the United States is going to get involved in the war. And the telegram says that if the United States was to get involved in the war and declare war on Germany, then Germany proposes an alliance with Mexico to invade, America, and that Germany would then help Mexico reclaim their lost lands. That was essentially what it said. So it wasn't directly calling for Mexico to attack for no reason. It was more saying that if the United States gets involved in World War I, that Germany is asking Mexico to invade. That's what it says. Can you help me with my quartz, please? 3 grid lasers? Sure, Jeremiah, I can help you with that. You gotta just wait, though, because I'm just helping with some sales. But I can help you. It's crazy that someone as hardened as Elizabeta Torres in GTA 4 was so loud and careless of her business empire. That's why she got caught and sentenced to 300 years in prison. Yeah. I think at first she thought that nothing could touch her. Thank you, Unicorn, Unicorn, for the comment there. But I think she felt at first that she was unstoppable. Pat, that was literally not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the real world. Literally, everyone in my house is making me go insane, yet they act like they give a crap when they don't. Wait, what do you mean, Blinded Eagle? Can you explain a little bit more? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Do I have plans to create a lore video about Salieri? I do. But I want to make a lore video on Valerio first. If you remember, he made a small appearance in the DLC. I would like to see, I would like to see, something with him. I haven't watched that show in years, Austin. But the worst thing they can do on like that show is when they make fun of people. That's like it's disgusting when they do that. Well, the John Gravelli video is kind of the Pegorino video. I could do one on John Gravelli, just focusing on him, but it would be a lot of the same stuff that I said in the Pegorino video. What is worse, the Saints Row reboot or Mind's Eye? Oh, I don't know, honestly. Pat, I'm not sure what else to say. Everyone keeps pissing me off, and yet when I'm forbidden to be upset, what the F am I supposed to do? And then it's like, oh, you can talk to me, yet I can't. What, they're ignoring you? Two more left? Okay, low, Yeah, Mind's Eye was a terrible game. Vincenzo should have been the main antagonist? Yeah, Vincenzo could have been a better main antagonist than, what we got, yeah. Oh, hey, OGB Weed member. How was your vacation? You beat Kane and Lynch 2 on Extreme, you deserve a medal for that. That game is ridiculous on Extreme. Yeah, the Mind's Eye DLC, or yeah, the Mind's Eye playthrough, it was kind of funny. It was a bad game, but I know people watched it to laugh. Well, yes, but no. I can't say anything negative with any tone because nothing works. Then my mom finds a way to make it about herself. My dad has been so disrespectful lately, and they both gaslight me. Uh, I I don't know what to do in a type of situation like that if both your parents are acting like that. Because usually you could talk to one parent, but I don't know. I could talk to you more about this in the party later. Also, Blinded Eagle. Maybe think of something to say. But hey, professional, me and my mother had gotten into an argument one time, and she said that I believed in the Antichrist because I was an atheist, and she tried to say that you influenced me when you're agnostic. What? The hell? That's, uh, Look, I don't tell anybody what religion they should and shouldn't believe. I'm perfectly fine with people believing what they want to believe. I'm agnostic. That's just my religious views. But it's that's stupid that she's like blaming me for that. Like that's ridiculous. That's the first time I've heard about something like that. It's like somebody saying that their mom is blaming me because like that's ridiculous. That is people have the right to believe whatever they want, and it's just that just sounds so ridiculous. Pat, are you okay? Rockstar created a new character for GTA 6 Online, or would be mad or sad if we transfer a GTA 5 characters. Thank you, Brandon. I would be fine with making a new character. I don't care about keeping the money, but I would like to keep my rank. So my rank, my 14, what am I, 1459 right now? I'd like to keep my rank. How hard is Kane Lynch 2 an extreme? It's disgusting. It's one of the hardest games ever. Do I drink energy drinks? Very, very rarely. Very rarely. And usually I'll be very picky about what I drink, if anything. Just very, very rarely. Uh, if Mind's Eye got delayed for like a year, if it actually came out like right around this time, it would have been a much better game than what we have gotten. This will be the last time we doing this heist. Okay, Pearson. I have not drank soda in like a decade. Parents nowadays are out of touch with their kids. I think so too. Zay and Isaiah, yeah. Something go wrong? What happened? No, everything's fine. What Rockstar don't let us keep our rank to GTA 5 to GTA 6. Will you be okay with it? Um, yeah, I'll be okay with it at the end of the day, but I'd be a little disappointed, Brandon. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Cognote Senti. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Is there anything you want to ask me? Extreme difficulty. The enemies have such crazy accuracy, and you die so quickly. Well, Gunner, I think that. Do you know what I think is going to happen? My prediction for Modern Warfare 4's plot. I think that Modern Warfare 4, I think that a nuke is going to go off in the story. I do think so. I think North Korea is going to use a nuke in the story. And I think it's going to be based on the original Call of Duty 4 scene, you know, the Call of Duty 4 scene with the nuke. I think they're going to recreate that in Modern Warfare 4. I think, but it's going to be like North Korea that's going to do it this time. That's what I think is going to happen. I think it's when North Korea starts losing the war, they're going to use it. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm actually really looking forward to this campaign. I think this will be a great one. I'm afraid to explore the history of my country further. It's like watching the news. I'm depressed enough. What do you mean, Liskif? Anything on GTA 4 that I want to do still, I have to think about that one. It's been some time since I did a GTA 4 lore video. Asteroid heading towards Earth? What asteroid? Thumbnail makes me happy. Well, thank you. I gotta go to work tomorrow morning, but dude, I don't know. Like at this rate, I might become a sociopath because I'm going insane, but I still have morals and feelings. Well, look, Blinded Eagle is you can always talk to me whenever anything's wrong. You can talk to me a lot of times in the PlayStation parties. I'm sorry about what's going on, and hopefully everything goes good for you. So you're saying North Korea is gonna pull a Belka? Yes, but it's gonna be based on Al-Assad, like in Call of Duty 4. Oh, it's okay, Cog Nocenti. What do you want to ask me? I don't think you should be ashamed to be a GTA fan, Mr. Tay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a major GTA fan myself, but I'm not a Rockstar fan, if that makes sense. So I'm a GTA fan, but not a Rockstar fan. And people a lot of times think it's the same thing, but it's not. I'm a fan of the games. I like the games. I like the storylines. But I've been pissed at Rockstar. It's a lot of the crap that they've been doing. Rockstar stopped being my favorite video game company when they abandoned Red Dead Online. Like, I could never forgive them for that. So, like, that was pretty much it for me. I think Salieri was already a made man. Hey, Prom, eating Popeyes. I know it's so random. You like it? Yeah, I haven't had it in some time, Nikki, but, I do like Popeye's chicken. Well, the people who say that you're not a GTA fan if you criticize Rockstar, those people are stupid. They're dumb. Like, I don't know what the logic is in that. Well, listen, let's skip. Look, here's what I'll tell you, Russia does have a dark history. It has a lot of bad things that it's done in its history. That is true. But you should never be ashamed of being Russian, you know, because that's your country. That's where you're from. You know, so Russia might have, like, a bad history, but, you know, people don't control where they're born, and there's nothing wrong with being Russian. So, like, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's not, you know, Russian culture or Russian people that do these things. It's the government. So, like, you know, don't be ashamed of being Russian. There's nothing wrong with being Russian. It's like, don't think like that. Favorite fast food restaurant? It's, probably Burger King. Burger King, most likely. I've always liked the fries in Burger King better than McDonald's fries. Always have. Thank you, Nikki, for the super chat. I still gotta do the Ghost Recon Wildlands story DLC. I still gotta do it. The new one that came out. And I mean, even my country, the United States has done some bad things in its history. It has. The U.S. has been involved in coups. CIA has supported like pretty nasty dictators. They were involved in the drug trade. So the U.S. has done some pretty, horrible things in its history, like Iraq War, for example. But it's like, despite all of that, I'm never ashamed of being an American. I love being an American. I love my country. But it's more my issues a lot of times with the government. It's not with the country, the culture, the people. It's always with the government. That's what my so just think about it this way: there's a difference between your government and your country. Your government and your country are not the same thing. So just think about that. People always say it's the same thing. It's not. Okay, what are we doing here now? Have I seen a new mode in Mind's Eye? I heard about it. It's like soccer with grenades. I was just curious if you played any Splinter Cell games. I did ask last stream, but I don't think you saw it, but that's okay. If you haven't, would you make a series of it someday? I played Splinter Cell Conviction. That one I played. I played a lot of Splinter Cell Conviction back in the day. Hey Reginald, I hope you're having a good day. I just finished GTA 3. It was hard but fun too. One day I want to beat Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories to finish the third world. Hey Sonic Gamer, thank you for the super chat. Uh, GTA 3 is probably the hardest game in the series. I would say so. Yeah, it most likely is. Love your money, guys. Thank you, Jack. And thank you, Isaiah. Thank you for the super chat. Well, me personally is I'm just absolutely sick and disgusted with both political parties. Not to get into the whole political drama, but I hate both parties so much. Like I don't like either party, so I'm not a fan of either one. I honestly think that personally, in my opinion, I think that both political parties are anti-American. I think they both are. I think both of the parties do things that are against the U.S. and I think it's against the against the U.S., against American values, stuff like that. Thank you, Mario. The Russian government should be uninvited by Rhonda Wellington Lloyd and added to the geek list for all the trouble they've caused over the years. Well, thank you, Mario. Thank you for thank you for thank you for sponsoring my channel. Thank you for sponsoring my channel for 4 years. And you gotta watch Recess, Mario. You still gotta watch it. You would like it. But but yeah, I am gonna I am gonna vote in the midterms, but when the midterms come up, is I'm just voting straight libertarian, like just straight libertarian all across. Is I cannot stomach voting for either party. I can't. So it's just that's all I'm gonna do. And my vote, I know my vote probably not do anything, but it's more of a protest vote because I just cannot vote for any party. You know, people always tell me it's like vote for the lesser of two evils, but it's like what if I don't like either of them? So like I don't want to be responsible for when they both do dumb things when they come to power. So that's just the way I look at it. What do you think happened to Shamrock after the end of Ace Combat 6? He retired. Yeah, I saw your comment. You went to go see Stonehenge, OGV member. Thinking about buying Omerta Collection to play Mafia 1 because I never finished it, but I just beat Man of Honor and I want to continue Salieri's story. Uh yeah, well Mafia 1 you'll definitely see what happens afterwards. Thank you Daniel Rodriguez for the super chat. I think Mafia the Old Country is my favorite one because I just like old style Sicily. I do a bit. If George Washington was alive today, he would have been so pissed off at our current government from both parties because our country's falling apart. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I do generally agree with that. I think he would be furious. And the thing about George Washington is George Washington would rarely get angry. Like he rarely would. He was usually a very calm person, but when he would get angry, he would really go off when he would get angry. And that's what I think some people got so scared of him because when he would get angry and they never saw it coming. Uh, but uh, but yeah, I think like one of the biggest things that we should have listened to him is we should have listened to him on not getting into foreign alliances, not getting into that. That's the last thing he said at his going away address. He said for America not to never get into foreign alliances. He said that. Let me help. I'm gonna help Nikki Brendan because I haven't helped him in some time. That's okay. And then I gotta help some people with their heist a little bit later. Oh, wait, who's MC am I in right now? Wait, didn't I accept Nikki's invite? Uh, what's it called? Okay, I guess I'm in Brandon's right now. Brandon, I will help you with how many things are you selling, Brandon? How would the U.S. look if Teddy Roosevelt was successful in winning the election to his Bull Moose Party? I think the United States would actually look much better. Um, the here's the thing is the the election of the election of 1912, the 1912 election, is probably the most consequential, modern election in American history. So in like the last 120 years, I would say probably the election of 1912 is probably the election that had the most amount of effects on the United States, and not in a good way, um, because after that election, so many things changed for the worse. Uh, if Teddy Roosevelt would have won the election in 1912, if he would have won as president, his political party, the Bull Moose Party, would have become a third party. And when I say a third party, I mean an actual third party, not like a party that doesn't have seats. It would be a party that actually had seats in the government, and it would still exist to this day. It would. But like when Wilson won, like Wilson was such a terrible president. He was such a terrible president. He was such a bad president. Uh, Wilson broke his promises. He promised the American people several times that he wouldn't get us involved in World War One. He said we're going to stay out of the war. He lied about that. Got the U.S. involved in the war. 115,000 Americans died as a result of getting involved in World War One. And what did they fight for? For European empires just to colonize, for their colonies, essentially. Because that's what World War One was. It was just It was a stupid conflict between a bunch of European monarchies, just for their colonies. And then what else Wilson did is Wilson also suspended the First Amendment, where he made it illegal to basically protest against America's involvement in World War One, which you can't do that. He did that. Wilson also segregated the federal government, which the federal government wasn't segregated beforehand. He segregated it. He also invited the Ku Klux Klan into the White House. That's what Wilson did. He also played Birth of a Nation in the White House. He actually played it in the White House theater room, which is a Ku Klux Klan propaganda movie. So he was a white supremacist. He got America involved in World War One, killed over 100,000 Americans, suspended free speech. He also created the federal income tax, so you can thank Wilson for that as well. It's like everything. It's bad, 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 bad with him. He was like one of the worst presidents in American history. It's like, my God. Can we not talk about this? Sure. We could talk about something else. I was just answering a question people were asking me. Uh, uh, how are how good are rental properties for passive income? I have my hands in a lot of different types of passive incomes, but I've never been so sure of rental properties. Um, uh, I would say that rental properties are a great business. They generally are. But if you're gonna be renting out a property, I would say is make sure that you are in a landlord-friendly state. Not necessarily not necessarily to be greedy or be like a scumbag or anything like that, but just so that if tenants bring up like try to blame you for something that's not your fault or try to take you to court, that the courts are going to favor you more of it. But I would say about what the hell's with this truck? What the? I just see the trucks flipping a bunch of times here. What? There's two? Why are there two trucks? Okay, well, how am I gonna get this truck inside now? Hang on. Oh, oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me right now. This is, oh my God, this is ridiculous right now. I was just wondering, professional, who would win in a fight, Tony or Michael? I was just wondering. Tony. You know, I don't think it'll be close. I think Tony would destroy Michael in a fight. And the reason I would say that is because by the end of Liberty City Stories GTA 3, Tony is in full control of the Leone crime family, which is the most powerful mafia family in uh in in the US in the 3D universe. So like Tony has the entire backing of the Leone family behind him. So like I think he would definitely beat Michael in a fight. Thank you, Sonic Gamer. Are you having digestive problems due to all the food with so many artificial chemicals? They told me Europe's food is more fresh. Maybe. Thank you, Marsoff. I know we use a lot of chemicals in our food in America, and what I'll say about that is I was able to eat more when I was younger. Like when I was younger, I was able to eat more than I am now. I never watched it, Lord Imperium, but I would love like a game centered around that. Yeah, I know, and that's why you can't trust politicians. Also, Isaiah, thanks for the neutral ear. No problem with Skip, because you were growing. I guess maybe. Sam Bellamy. I don't think I know that much about him. Oh, I hate when this happens. You gotta wait 2 minutes now for the sparrow to. Oh wait, not this one. Hold on. Akuma. I always wanted that one. I took the wrong bike here. Does Leo know Salieri was a bad person? Probably. Maybe not to the whole extent, but he generally knows he's not a good person. Hey Fresno, been enjoying your videos, and we'll be playing H-Field High Rock, the school, when it's out on PlayStation 5. And when is your next video? Thanks for the great videos again. When is that game coming out? It's the bully, it's like the bully competitor, right? I know the game. Thank you, Mitchell. But when is it gonna come out? I didn't even know there's a PS5 version coming out. I hate the Sparrow cooldown. Yeah, I do as well. It sucks, dude. Okay, I gotta help Kirsten too. Fixated, I think, needs help with a heist too. I can help a bunch of people with their heists. Is it out on PlayStation 5? I think it's the PC version is only out, right? You said it's awful? It didn't get good reviews? My favorite World War II video game, Call of Duty World at War. I don't really know that many more. Like, I like Rise of the Ronin, and I like both Ghost games. What game will I stream on Halloween? I haven't decided on that one yet. I'll have to think about it. Yes, I will continue the Yakuza series. I still gotta finish that 100% stream, too. I played GTA 5 story mode in first person. I tried a bit. What's the most disturbing Ace Attorney case that creeped you out? Oh, that one is easy. The creepiest Ace Attorney case I would say is probably the in the second Apollo Justice game, the one with the Phantom case. I don't remember the name of it, but it was the one with the Phantom. That was probably the most disturbing, creepiest one. Okay, Brandon. Brandon, if I leave to go help somebody with their heist, will you be fine here after this? Or do you want me to stay for the other sales? Good evening, Pro. Hey, dude, what's up? Was the first Iraq Gulf War justified? To what extent do you believe in foreign aid? None at all. So the first Gulf War, you're talking the '90s conflict, that was more justified because Iraq had attacked and tried to annex Kuwait and had disrupted basically global oil supply lines. And the reason that the U.S. intervention was so successful in the Gulf War was because the United States kicked Iraq out of Kuwait. They accomplished their objectives and they didn't invade Iraq. So like they didn't go into Iraq to invade or nation build or change their government. They removed them from Kuwait, restored like the Kuwaiti government, and then left. That was what made the 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 conflict so much more successful than the second war that happened on later on. Uh, the second war I don't think was very justifiable. To what extent do you believe in foreign aid? Uh, I don't know. I like to be honest with you. To be honest with you, is I don't know if I really support any foreign aid. I don't know if I do because the way that I see it, and I don't want to sound selfish when I say this, but the way I see it is that until every single American is living like a productive life and is not living in poverty, then I don't see why the U.S. should send any money to any other country. That's the way I look at it. So like until every single American is completely out of poverty, I don't see the reason on why the U.S. should send money to any country. That's more my view on it. Yeah, but these politicians, like I said, is that you can't trust any of them, Isaiah. Okay, let me help Kirsten here. It's fine if you want to. It's fine if you want to. If you want to finish my business. How many businesses you got left, Brandon? What about the Lend-Lease bill? Doesn't that count as foreign aid? Not entirely. Um, so Lend-Lease was not foreign aid. Lend-Lease was a loan. That's what it was. It was a very generous loan. So Lend-Lease was required to be paid back. It's not like it wasn't going to be. It was just free stuff that they were giving out. Now the United States was giving that stuff out at a discount. Like all the stuff that they were giving out, they were giving it out at a discount, or they were losing money on it. But they still like required, eventually countries to make payments. What a lot of people don't know is that the Soviet Union defaulted on a lot of their payments to the U.S. Like the Soviet Union, even during the Cold War, was still actually paying America for Lend-Lease, for all the aid that America sent to them. Like the United States sent the Soviet Union thousands of tanks, thousands of trucks, boats, medicine, food, ammunition, weapons. Like literally, if the United States did not support the Soviet Union so much, they would have collapsed. In like by the end of 1941, if the United States was not there supporting them, like they were literally on the verge of collapse when Germany was at the gates of Moscow. So like I wouldn't call it entirely foreign aid because it required that the United States was to it required that eventually countries would have to pay the United States back. The best example that I can think of foreign aid working is it was the Marshall Plan, which the Marshall Plan was after World War II, and basically Western Europe was completely blown up after World War II. And the United States basically gave European countries, billions of dollars in money, like hundreds of billions of dollars, to rebuild their countries. And the United States did that for two reasons. One, it was to help, but also the second reason was it was like a general fear of communism, because they thought that when people were desperate, that they were going to turn to communists, and that communism was going to become a problem in Western Europe. So the United States helped rebuild Western Europe. Western Europe became more stable. It helped. And there was also conditions with the Marshall Plan, and the conditions were, for example, that the countries had to be democratic. They couldn't be dictatorships, or you would not get any foreign aid. The other condition was that they would like allow American businesses to like tax breaks and stuff like that for in their country. Like for example, like France during when France was getting the Marshall Plan money, one of the things that France was getting is that they were supposed to let American filmmakers access to the French version of Hollywood. I don't know what the French version of Hollywood is, but it's like the big movie cinema thing that they have in France. And like one of the deals with the Marshall Plan is that American companies were going to be allowed to come in, and they were going to get generous tax breaks and like be able to work with like the French cinemas and stuff like that. And it was like it would have been a good thing for both countries, but like France was like so against that, like they didn't want that at first. But then like when the United States threatened to basically cut all the aid, France basically gave in and said, okay, we'll accept like the American companies coming in and stuff like that. So, but then there was also the other country. There was the Netherlands. The Netherlands, what they did was they tried to colonize Indonesia after World War II. And Truman, who was the president at the time, warned the Netherlands, and he told them, he's like, "You guys stay out of their country. That's not your business." And the Netherlands didn't listen. And so what Truman did is he cut foreign aid to the Netherlands, and they basically lost out on like billions of dollars. So like the Marshall Plan is probably like one of the few times in history where like foreign aid has actually worked and has it has worked out. It hasn't it hasn't caused like further problems. But then there's other times where the United States sends aid to other countries, and countries will pocket the money. The money will not actually go to the it will not go to the people that truly need it. And the country will still do propaganda against the United States. That is what that is basically what will happen. Um, but like for example, uh uh but for example, I will tell you this is and Pearson, can you send me a party invite? Have you guys ever noticed how you guys ever noticed how nobody sends foreign aid to North Korea? Have you ever noticed that nobody sends them aid? Nobody. Like it just doesn't happen. There are some like volunteer organizations that like work in North Korea and like provide medicine and stuff like that, but countries largely do not send foreign aid. South Korea used to send a lot of foreign aid. Like they would send in white trucks into like North Korea, like the big white truck convoys. The reason that nobody sends foreign aid into North Korea anymore is because every single time they send foreign aid into North Korea, what the North Korean government does is they just basically pocket the aid. The aid does not go to the people at all, and then North Korea still does propaganda against those countries. Like they don't even acknowledge that they got aid from those countries. So that is why nobody basically sends aid to North Korea. China does. Well, China is different. The reason that China invests in North Korea, it's not like they send money for no reason. China's hoping to have a relationship with North Korea, but North Korea can't offend China in the same way that they offend a lot of Western countries, because China is like right at their doorstep, and China is like one of North Korea's only allies. But that's basically it. That's why nobody sends foreign aid to North Korea, is because the people that need it don't get it. Um, Let me see. Did I get an invite here? Right now here. Guys, get in my car here. But like, I will tell you, like, foreign aid is like, and I remember there was a politician who he said one time, I think it was Ron Paul who said this, who said that foreign aid is taking money from poor people in America and giving it to rich people in poor countries. That's what he said foreign aid was. And when you really think about it, it's true. It is. It's like foreign aid does not go to the places that like a lot of countries a lot of times need it and stuff like that. And the thing is personally speaking, is I never like the idea of when people say, oh, it's selfish. It's selfish, like, not to send money to other countries. There's no obligation to send money to other countries. It's like everybody's looking out for their own country primarily before you like send aid to other countries. Okay, let's see here. Uh, we're getting buyer's target, right? Okay, so we're gonna try to get the elite challenge here done. You missed your chat? Well, I saw you said 3, Brandon, but you weren't starting the thing, so I ended up just helping, Kirsten with this. I can still help you later, Brandon, if, The world isn't meant for babies, Angelica, but it's mine, Chucky. Not anymore, Angelica. She had taken his globe ball. He'd won a surprise? Which episode is this one, Mario? Yeah, I think so. Don't get any closer, you're gonna get detected. Okay. You would love Star Fox 64 on the Switch. It's just like Ace Combat, your rival. Is Star Wolf. You can choose any path to go left, is the main path. Okay. Okay, ready here. Guys, we should see what the lasers are in the in the thing, and if the lasers are easy, we should just go and get the painting, but if they're not, we should just go and get the secondary loot first and then come back, because it'll make it easier to escape if we get detected in the vault. Okay, Brandon, thank you for the super chat.
Laser size and hard mode.
Alright, I've got the blueprints right here, so I know which gates are gonna be open. Use a flashlight, look for the number in the chamber and the letters above the tunnels. You wanna look out for tunnels 2C, 1B, and 4D.
It's this way.
It is, yeah. We're getting in clean clothes, right? We're not doing the dirty challenge? Okay.
Okay, remember where you are? The vault's close by and the exhibition is just upstairs.
Oh, you...
Okay, next stop, security office. We gotta disable the lock on the laser room.
Hold on. I'll do it.
Be careful of entering the other side.
Can you, Mark, move up on my right, and I need you to shoot the guard to my right. Do it now. Oh, I wasn't talking about that guard, but... Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Did you miss a shot?
Yeah.
Well, Mark, if you missed a shot, if you're going for elite, you're gonna have to kill a bunch of guards now to get that. I don't know if Pearson cares about elite, but there's a camera there. Watch out. Hang on, I'm gonna shoot it. I don't want to deal with this camera.
Wow, okay. Knock out my view, huh? Nah, that's good. Just don't take them all out.
Oh, please.
Oh, crap. You should have told me you were gonna shoot him. Damn.
Let me hack this door right
Okay.
here, and I'll kill that guard right there.
Well, I'm gonna hack the elevator while you're doing that, then. No, Slovakia is a fictional country in Ace Combat, 6.
Okay, I want to wait for that guard to go in the other room. So
Can you go and, loop the cameras? Can you do that? Loop the cameras, please. Okay. Okay, hold on.
should I shoot the CCTV?
No, don't.
Okay. Because the guard's not moving, that's why. What's this guy doing?
Remember, we've got items on our list. If you find them, I can get you a real good price.
Who the hell is this?
I'm upstairs. I am disabling. Can you go into the security room, like the one on the ground floor, and get ready to open the shutter? I am disabling the panel alarm right now. I'm taking care of it right now here.
Alright, here goes
Let me see here. Coke. Okay. Ruby, gemstone, antique rings. Did you mark these, Pearson, the targets?
Yes, I did.
I hope there's no guards nearby.
Okay. I'm going upstairs. Hold on.
Alright, you got hands, you got bags, you should be able to carry a good amount out of there.
Thinking about applying to Eberhard after this.
Oh,
I got the
crap.
experience. Whatever.
Got take.
Why is this guy over here? I never see him over here.
Now you got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, open up the thing. You can smash stuff, the alarm's off.
Now's your chance. Grab what you can.
I'll go get that fire right now. You guys got the fire.
Premium art.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this is the
What?
stuff you can tell.
Okay, 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 screw it. We're just gonna roll with it. Just loot right now. Loot. Get all your stuff quickly. Try to use a shotgun. Only use a shotgun, and do not die. If you die, the money's gonna go down by like 100 grand. I'm full.
Your bag's pretty full, but once you take out Ray's forgery, we can squeeze the real painting out.
Okay,
Do you guys have the truck?
Pearson, what is the getaway?
Bikes?
How many bikes you have?
One.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing? Oh, big.
We can still get a lead challenge, but you just can't miss with the shotguns. I'm clearing the basement. Okay.
Shoot. Should be full. Alright. That's right there. The basement.
669301.
I
Okay.
have this door. Are you serious?
Use the elevator upstairs. You can go through that and take that downstairs. Oh, we're good.
Next time we'll use the elevator.
Okay, it's I hacked it.
You ready?
Nice.
Okay. Dwight, seafood, yeah. How to respond if someone asks your political viewpoint in Poland? Well, Polish people hate discussing politics. Polish people are very different than Americans, or Americans are much more open about discussing it. I'm fairly certain that in Poland, nobody's going to ask you your political viewpoints. In Western Europe, they're more common with that, but it's no one's going to do that in Poland. It's very rare, and if they do, just ignore them.
Let me try this one right here.
You want to do it? Go ahead. Then it's fine.
Got hit right there.
Do you have an EMP, Pearson?
I got EMPs.
You do? Okay. Okay. And we'll use the EMP the second we're getting out of here.
Something from you. Gotta wait for the sword.
Watch the 2 horizontal lasers. Those are going to be the
Yeah,
big...
sword.
You might want to cross now.
Yeah. Crap, we got it.
You got it now. I'll do the dot.
Disabled. Oh, my God.
Wow, boss, your yoga sounds
You
really
guys
paying off, huh? Okay, Angel, you're
I'll
up.
do it. I'm fine with it.
Opening this safe.
I'm always here to help. Okay, you want to memorize the last signal
It might have been the moving camera. That's what it might have been. It might have been that camera that moves around. It might have seen one of the guards in the in there. There's one thing I don't understand about this heist, and that is that. Have a good stream. Stay awesome. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for sponsoring my channel for nearly half a year. I'll get main target. One thing I don't understand about this heist is if the EMP cuts the power, and it cuts like the camera feed and everything like that, why do you still hear the laser when the building has no power whatsoever, or hear the alarm? I mean, the alarm should not be going off if there is no power. I have a sneaking suspicion that the cell missions timers for 2 times bunker week were altered for that particular week. I was back to 10 to 30 minute times. Really? Oh, I didn't know that, Troy.
Where's my photos? You're keeping the artwork here, Sin, or no? No. Oh. But keep mine.
Piece of cake, huh, boss? Okay, remember, the laser room only opens when the vault door closes.
When you hit the button, use the EMP.
Door release. Whoa, man, our buyers lucky guys.
Here goes nothing.
Do not rush this, guys. Take your time.
Boss, I'm not gonna tell you to silence the witnesses and delete the CCTV footage, but, you know, I'm putting a suggestion.
We don't need to wipe the footage. EMP did it. Go up quick. Run. Oh, Pierston, no. We're taking the staircase. Come on. Or maybe Mark. Careful going out here, because this part, a lot of people can die on here. When they come down that staircase, it's really easy to die from that. Okay, open the thing. Okay, listen, since there is,
Hey, the crew's gotta sit together now. Where are the others?
Okay, since there is, one bike, here's what we will do. I will take the bike, and then, I'll bring one person down to their, to the car. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bike on my own, because only the person with the primary target needs to deliver. So, like, you guys just need to focus on losing the cops, and I can just deliver it, and, that'll make it actually go a little bit quicker.
Let's go ahead. Still listening if you have reports.
Yes. Yes, okay, hold on. Okay, Mark, get on the bike with me, let me drive it. Pierston, can you, start going down the hill, Pierston.
I'm gonna call my car real quick when we get over here. Alright, I'll call my car.
Okay, right here, Mark, get off then, I guess, and, I'm just gonna focus on losing the cops and getting to the drop-off now.
Light doors all the way. Wow. Are you kidding me? No, man. What am I thinking? Come on, where's my bike? Bruh, I'm gonna get with you. My vehicle spawned all the way in Polito.
What? Oh, Polito Bay, okay.
Kidding.
You guys don't need to go to the drop-off. Just focus on losing the cops. It'll end the mission.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Vehicle spawned the loader in Polito.
His vehicle spawned in Polito Bay. Wow. That might be Rockstar Rockstar might have changed that on purpose. They might have done that.
Would not be surprised if Rockstar did that, honestly. Since mine spawned.
I've lost the
We
cops.
lost cops.
Yeah, I did too. Okay. I'm gonna go and deliver it, end the mission then. Yeah, so only the person with the primary target needs to deliver it. And there we go.
She don't mind. Sure, if you're doing another one, I can join if they want. If they need another person.
You know what time it is? It's quartz time. Thank you, Polyflame. Do you need help with a heist?
See if we got. We'll see. If not, I don't care. Oh, 5, but in your case.
That we were probably gonna. We took too much damage. Yeah, we did. The accuracy, we actually got it surprisingly, but we just took too much damage.
Yeah, I knew we weren't gonna get it. Yeah, that's stupid.
There's another historical accuracy mod for World at War, huh? Do you think it's intentional that the only sympathetic Estavakian officer has a Polish-sounding name? I know that Wojciech was fiercely loyal to the regime before getting shot down, but still. Wojciech in Ace Combat 6 is like... Wojciech is like the perfect example of like a really by-the-book soldier. Is that he understands that what Estavakia as a country is doing is wrong. He understands that what his government is doing is wrong, but at the same time as he can't betray his government. He doesn't bring it to betray his country. He sympathizes a lot with the American civilians, but he cannot bring himself to also betray his country too. So like that's it. So that's what Wojciech's like whole view is on it. What finally makes him decide to end up going against his government is when he finds out that the children are going to die in the city too. That's what finally decides to make him go against his government in the end. No, Caton, I will, but anyone need help with their heist next? I'll help them. Troy, you're awesome, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you, past alternative. Thank you, dude. What's the heat reference, Golden? Oh, I joined Polly's heist. Hold on. Let me. Are you okay with Polly? Are you okay with both of them joining in, or do you want to do this just me and you? It's your heist.
Yep, I disappeared. If he has more loot, we can do it.
Oh, he wants to do it just me and him. Okay. I guess give me a We'll run this really quick, and then I'll help you right after, Mark.
Alright.
Hey, Pro, curious question. How would the Cold War have changed if the Soviet Union landed a human on the moon before the US in 1969? Do you think it would have shifted global power or mostly been a symbolic victory? Mostly symbolic victory. I mean, you have to know that the Soviet Union was also the first country to send a man into space. They weren't the first country to they weren't the first country to land a man on the moon, but they were the first country to send a man into space. So they did achieve that, but in the end, they still lost the Cold War. So it would have been more like a symbolic victory. It wouldn't have been anything more than that.
People, teams, and chat. Is my mic working?
Okay, I'm gonna wait for. Can you invite Polly to this party also, so we can just all communicate? We're running this.
Yeah, he said he's gonna start work. The heist there.
Okay, hang on.
I'll do mine with 4 people too, because I have
Thank you, Kia, for the super chat.
Yeah, I should have mine with a lot of wood anyway, so we'll do it with 4 people.
Do you know that during World War II, Polish soldiers adopted a Syrian bear cub and named him Wojtek? Then he was helping carry ammunition during the Battle of Monte Cassino. Yes, that is true. He carried crates of artillery shells. Yes, I know about that. And that bear was like truly Polish because that bear he liked to eat cigarettes and he would drink vodka. So like literally is that bear was both a smoker and and would drink vodka. So he was like he kind of copied what the soldiers were doing too.
What's my overall World Cup on my 4 earnings? 13 mil. Oh fuck.
No, he's gonna return to his country because the government's gone, Gunner. The GTA Last Ride event. What's that? Send an invite, Polly. I'll just
Yeah, one sec.
sure. Time is a flat circle. Where did you get that line? I just beat Ace Combat 6 yesterday, and that fight with Pasternak was easier than I thought at first. I thought I was going to get curb stomped by the drones. The drones can get a bit annoying. Uh, but, yeah, what was it? Have you done Ace Combat 7? Give that one a try if you haven't already. But I'm gonna do playthroughs of them before Ace Combat 8 comes out. I'm running out of time, though, because it's like a month and a half until Ace Combat 8, so I gotta get started on those playthroughs in the Ace Combat games. Um,
I think it took me to a public session.
why is Assassin's Creed Rogue named Assassin's Creed if he plays a Templar? I guess it's because I guess he went rogue, but I guess that I want to see another game where he plays a Templar in the Assassin's Creed series. Like I do want to see that. Okay. Are we going for Elite Challenge here, or do you not care about that?
Let's do it. Alright.
You want to get Elite?
Yep.
Okay, then I will be killing most of the people. Then nobody else shoot. Then I'll kill most of the guards. We're going for Elite because we need that 100% accuracy. What is the entrance approach here? How are we entering?
It's a staff entrance.
Staff?
I can basically.
Okay. Okay.
Staff entrance?
Staff entrance. Okay,
I
then.
can basically clear out the guards and then. What is it called? One thing, and one person can go like to the ground floor and clear some guards out.
One, boss. Let's do it. All right, head to the Bell Building staff entrance.
Is this a new way to go there?
Because the Sultan's actually one of the fastest cars in the game. People underestimate this vehicle.
Really, HSW parts are actually faster.
I didn't say it was the fastest. I said it's one of the fastest. Oh, crap. Rooftop can be a decent approach, yeah.
Okay, our prep work was efficient, to the point, no room for error. That's the boss confidence right there. That's the attitude. We're spoiled for ways inside.
Which way is he going?
Okay, I'll take point.
Just so you know, I went through your contacts. Amani from
Oh, you
Greece
stand.
came up, and well, she's willing to help.
What the hell is he doing?
Nice. I mean, I had to slip her some cash, obviously, but still.
How will I say?
If I don't kill him in one shot, nobody else take another shot, because then somebody will miss. I have enough time to always follow up with a second one. Okay, remember this part, crouch walk when you're in there. Don't run.
It's the really hard laser, like the one with, I think, 2 jumps.
Stay back from him. Mark, you have to... Okay. Mark, listen to me. When you're doing that, you have to wait on the side of the wall. That's why I was just saying, let me take point. You have to wait on the side of the wall until the guard moves over. When you go across that wall, he will always see you every time.
Next time, I'm just gonna follow you.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn it. You want to restart the heist, or do you want to just start where we?
Where's the Where this way?
I wish Mafia 3 wouldn't get so much hate. Mafia 3 is a great game, Aaron. It is.
Not this. You're capable.
What the hell, people are making that joke? I don't know. I usually hide in that wall when the guard usually
No, you wait until he goes around the corner and then you blast him. Yeah, Mario, that's how it is. That heist is really unforgiving too.
Yeah, that's the thing that annoys us too. Like if you get alerted and send the thing, you have to start all fresh.
Ace Combat isn't popular in Vietnam. Oh, I didn't know that. I know it's very popular in Japan and South Korea. Thank you, Kenny Man, for sponsoring my channel. Thank you, dude. Detroit Become Human, I have that game. I've just never played through it, but I could do a playthrough one day. I could have that one. Because right now I'm focusing on the Ace Combat series and trying to finish a Black Flag up too. The mission is called Blitzplay. That's where Franklin and Trevor ran over a bank van and they have to rob it in the Polito score. Okay, yeah, that's... I could, Brandon, yeah. Mark, what is the approach on your heist?
Same as him. Holy Flames.
Okay.
Holy Flames. Yeah, sorry. That's Holy buddy.
Okay, ready up. Let's do it then. Yeah, well, that's what's weird about a gunner. Like, for example, Belka is supposed to be based off of Nazi Germany in the Ace Combat series, but it borders Osea, so it's on the Ocean continent. It's not in Usea, which Usea is supposed to be the European continent. So that's what's also the Ace Combat geography can be weird at times. I see your comment, D. What's up? Granny for Halloween? What's Granny? Yes, we can, Brandon.
Alright, hopefully you guys were out this time so I don't mess up.
Alright, boss, you know where to go. Alright, head to the Bell Building staff entrance.
Oh my god, dude, I hate cars that think on flags, dude.
Why is Glepnir considered the scariest superplane in Ace Combat Pro? I don't know. I guess because of its power, its bombing ability. I thought the Arcbird was pretty scary because it was carrying a live nuke. I'm sick with the flu. Watching this helps some. Oh, okay. I'm glad it helps you, Random. I hope you get better, Random Fist.
Okay, we got different entry points with different advantages. Which one you take is up to you. We got only as much prep work done as we needed. So as long as this goes to plan and we don't hit any colossal, jagged, deadly rocks, it'll be smooth sailing. Just FYI, I looked through your contacts. You know Paige Harris, right? I mean, I hope so, because she's agreed to help us out today in exchange for pulling some strings. Drives a hard bargain, I'll tell you that.
Whatever.
Oh God.
I think,
Damn.
yeah,
Please don't tell me we spot it.
Okay, I don't think we did.
because of the amount of time, even if they see you, they don't.
I don't know like how they managed to draw so quickly like that. Like if you know, it's like they draw faster than like a gunslinger in the Wild West.
I noticed it's taking like 2 shots. Why is it taking 2 shots?
Maybe I'm just a little bit farther range.
Long range. Oh shoot.
Mark, let me go first this time here.
Yeah. I'll let you do that this time. I think I messed up on when I did this with Gilly. Or super.
Polly, stay back a little bit. He can sometimes see you there. He's mine.
Should we... Okay.
Okay. Okay, go everyone. Right side. It's for the camera. Quick.
You got good insurance, right? Don't worry about it.
Just don't stand it too long.
Did a great job of the key.
I'm gonna hack the elevator when we get in there.
No problem.
I can get the vibes requests.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
paintings. It's Do You See Me and Sawdall.
Okay. Then you get those two.
Go basement.
What is the exit vehicle?
The exit is an armored car.
Okay. Okay. That works then. We're gonna try our best not to get detected because that's gonna be a nightmare. Trying to escape on. Everyone hold right here. Just
Otherwise, the exhibition's on your floor. Time to grab the good stuff, boss. These elevator keys
the ground floor room is risky to kill anybody in right now because the moving camera is still on, and that can see bodies.
If you shoot on the side, he won't spot it. Shoot that.
Just please don't not rush it.
list. If you find them, then you
I'm
turn
clearing
it
out the
in place.
basement.
All right, we got
Do not miss. If you're killing anybody, do not miss.
Those are in the security office.
100% accuracy, baby.
Those cabinets are hooked up to the panel we found. You gotta
Shoot
disable
me.
it before you smash anything if you don't want to set off the alarm.
I'll shoot this guy right here.
Mark, can you hack that door? Or no, Pearson, hack that door.
Oh my. Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Oh, wow. What happened? Did he not fire?
No, we're not detected yet. Just be calm. It's fine right now. Just
All right, you got hands, you got bags, you should be able to carry a good amount of
What?
what just happened? Why?
Yeah.
Oh man.
panic, boss, but I think they're on to you.
No. Hey. What? What happened? I killed all of them.
Somebody, think somebody got shot because I heard money go down and then. Crap.
Logan Bay access cards? Nice. Swipe right in.
That's I. I don't like to clear out the ground floor until bottom floor is cleared out. There's no need to rush these heights, like I said.
Do we just kill ourselves again?
Well, I don't feel like restarting again, so I'm just... If Polly wants to restart, he can, but I just do not feel like restarting personally.
Wait, what?
Kirsten, can you go and put the code in?
Okay. Just stay away from ground floor.
Did you get that code I just sent? Go override the door security.
Dude, that was so dumb. I hate that part nearby the bars.
I'm gonna open up the shutter room now. I don't think we're gonna get a leak, by the way, just letting you know, Polly.
Arrange the sales.
It's okay, but wait, so will I get money?
CCTV
No, we're still gonna get a good take. You're just probably not gonna get a leak.
You need one person on the controls and one
Shutter room's
person to
open.
grab the goods. Laser time, baby.
Because I'm like spectating.
Are you dead?
Codes are cooperative.
Oh, well, if you died, then that's gonna be like a fourth of the cut gone now. What do you want to do? You want to restart?
Maybe we should restart this one more time.
Then go ahead and invite us. Mark, do not clear anybody out on the ground floor until the basement is cleared. You loop the cameras, and then that's when you go upstairs. That's what my tactic, what I've always done.
I don't.
If we're gonna go in the base sewers, the down floor, then we'll probably do that.
Yeah, for now, let's just stay away from ground floor. Yeah. Yeah, because I've always been feared. I don't know. I've always been going to the thing then.
Who's the worst, Carcer City PD or Cerberus and Manhunt? Well, Carcer City PD they've probably done more over bad things over time because they're an entire police force. So the amount of stuff that they've covered up. Thank you, Jolly. And thank you, Hamzat. On November 2027, GTA 1 will celebrate its 30th birthday and anniversary. Do you think GTA 6 might come out to PC because it will come out much later? GTA 6 is not going to come out until probably like springtime, springtime 2027. So it'll. I don't think GTA 6 is going to take like a full year to come out afterwards. I think it'll come out spring, like April or May, on PC.
I still don't know what's that. I don't know.
No problem, Pro. Been watching you since 2019. I also have you added on PlayStation. I've just been on and off with GTA lately. It gets tiring. Well, I thank you for the support for all the years, Kenny. I do appreciate the support, man. And what's your PSN name, Kenny? Which one is it again?
The thing that's weird, honestly, when that got shot nearby the alarm thing, it didn't get us alerted like until 30 or 20 seconds later.
Well, this heist is glitchy as hell, so it's
Shot.
this heist is glitchy as hell, so it's gonna happen like that. It's very glitchy. Okay, let's do it. Ready up here.
Because I cleared out that entire first floor.
Yeah, because the guard shot it. Because if the guard shoots or whatever, you get spotted.
I didn't shoot, not on the floor that I cleared out. When I cleared that out,
Yeah, but he did where we're not there by that alarm. So that's probably where.
I didn't shoot down there. I did that right. Like, I don't play that. This has like no times.
I'm getting
All right, boss, you know where to go. All right, head to the Bell Building staff entrance.
Oh crap.
Okay, bossman, painting and forgery and bags as full of art as you can fill them. We're so close. I've been creatively visualizing the Kaka swimmery somewhere when I dive into a pool of cash. You got this, boss.
Pat, I sent you a party invite. Okay, Brandon.
Our
Well, I'll talk to you a little bit later afterwards. What just happened?
He lagged.
Well, the heist isn't ending. He lagged out, but
That's the boss confidence right there. That's the attitude.
well, what are we doing now?
Just FYI.
Kirsten, can you type in my chat? Do you want us to invite you again? What's going on, dude?
Pulling some strings. Drives a hard bargain, I'll tell
Thanks,
you
man.
that.
From Kirsten? If he's coming back, I'd like to wait for him, but I don't.
Now, boss, you were thorough. Found multiple ways inside. Which one's your heart telling you?
So, want to risk getting us alerted again? You need to be quick with that one. Yeah, you could just speed line that up. That guard might be up. I don't kill the lady over there, though. Not about this. Peter, stand by me to a party.
Can you invite him to this party, please?
Yeah, once we get in this room, because I don't want to get this spot. You just do it now. Just run it from it. Alright, let me go right here then. I don't want to get a spot. That's the thing. No, you won't get spotted there. We'll just get right. Make sure you're not running. Alright. Invite him real quick. Oh, this is quick.
I backed the key card we cloned. Should slip right in. If it doesn't, I'll kill Ray myself.
Come on, sir. So we must stay for too long to go on the spot.
Yeah.
You could just bypass it quick.
Kirsten, what's going on, dude? Are we restarting for you? What's happening? Do you want us to restart for you?
Basement's to the right if you want to get the painting. Exhibition's
Kirsten?
to the left if you want to grab some extra artwork. These elevators.
You want to be sort of.
You gotta get the red line through from end to end, but the bits, you know, they're erratic.
Kirsten?
Hello?
Kirsten?
These are in spot right now. Should I go to the basement or I'm just gonna follow you?
Alright, we gotta unlock the doors to the laser room. The controls are in the security
He's
office.
having internet issues. I don't know. I guess I'll just go through the heist. If anything, Mark, you'll just invite him to your heist after this.
Yeah. Oh.
Crap, that guy was still alive after it.
Why won't
I
you?
got him. That guy, like, I shot him and he was alive for a second and then died by the time I shot him again. Ah, great, the key card's in there. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna clear out the
I can come and get the wires.
Did you guys kill that one in the security room?
yes.
Okay, good. I have to disable the cameras now.
Oh no! Loop the cameras quickly. Do it. Loop the cameras. The reason the cameras had to be looped is because the guard literally fell off the second floor. So I shot him and his body fell off the second floor, and I was like, oh no.
6638.
Keep an eye out for the items on our list.
Okay, Polly, get the buyer's target. Okay, I'm disabling the panel right now. Paintings can be touched without panel alarms, just remember that. You'll need to wait for me for that. Upper floor is clear. Everyone's dead.
Do you have the truck of the...
Mark, are you still in the basement?
Yes.
Mark, take the key card. I'm sure you already picked it up. Open up that storage bay and get the rare item. Did you get it? Get the rare item since you're already down there. Get it. Okay, I think I disabled the moving camera because I shot the panel. If you're concerned, shoot it. You can shoot one camera still.
Alright, I'm shooting.
Um,
Case.
Okay, I'm gonna open up I'm gonna open up the shutter for you.
Nah, that's good. Just don't take them all out.
Can you run in the shutter room? I'm gonna open it.
Okay, CCTV's here, but you can also control the exhibition shutter from inside this room. You need one person on the controls and one
Polly?
person to grab the goods.
Okay, Polly, did you get in there?
My loot bag's full.
But did you get in the exit? Did you get in the shutter room?
Oh, I don't have the plasma cutter because I was gonna do this by myself.
Okay, well,
This instead.
don't worry about it then.
Now's your
There's
chance
still
to
rare
grab
stuff we
the
can
goods.
get, like this stuff. Mark, when you get that,
Heard that?
hang on, I'm gonna think about what to get still. We can get Elite Challenge. We're still running good on time right now.
Look at that. All yours, boss. Boss, you gotta get the guards worked up and get ready.
Do not destroy any more cameras. We can't destroy any more.
We're fucked if we shoot another one.
I shot one more because I knew we could still do it, but just fill your bags right now. It doesn't matter what. Just everyone fill your bags.
Basement. To meet you guys there.
Are you full, Mark?
Yes.
Polly, are you full?
Yeah, I'm full.
Okay, go down there. I'll meet you down there in a moment.
I'm putting in the code.
Okay.
I already put it.
You did? Oh.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so if we shoot one more camera, then we're in your spot.
We're good. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff down here. We're good.
Okay, I think that's all you can carry. Just got room for the painting when you swap it
See,
around.
for the laser, someone.
I'll do it. I'll do the lasers.
Alright.
Oh, and hang on. Since we got key card, we can just...
Which one this is?
The hardest one.
No, it's the one where you have to go those lasers. You have to force a jump.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's no getting around.
No, I think I can do it. I think I can. Give it a try here.
It's mostly luck based anyways. Like sometimes it'll work, and then other time do it perfectly, and it's just
according to GTA, man, he said he caused the character's shoes or whatever. That's how broken
Yeah,
this
it's
thing is.
There's actually a way to turn off the second laser without needing to do the jump. You can actually do it without doing the jump. There is. I figured, like, when I did my guide originally, I didn't think there was a way to actually get through this without doing the jump,
yeah.
but there actually is. I'll show you it. It's a bit tricky, but it is doable. This is the worst laser grid in the game. Is this one? Is this one just?
I hate that one.
I can't watch.
Okay, let me do it. I'll
Easiest one?
I'll do it. This is the worst one of all of them.
I
There's a
literally
switch for
tried
you that'll
this
turn some of
laser
the lasers
grid
off.
thing like 5 times, and like each time I got caught.
Savoring that one.
Yeah, I mean, okay, this is worse than easy. Might work.
So you have to wait for that to pass again.
Yeah, and then you go. But I'm interested to see how he's gonna do the second one without jumping. I mean, I guess if you run really fast, if you do it really fast, you can technically. Yeah,
Come on,
I
come on,
guess
come on.
if you run
Ah,
fast,
damn.
Oh shit.
I was trying.
It's risky. It's risky.
It is, but
I thought that's why I hate that one.
it is. It's possible. You need to be the super fast on that second one. And the problem is like the angle that he's at. Because if you approach the panel like when you're standing forward, he'll instantly turn it off. But if you're like at an angle, it like repositions him, which takes like an extra second or two, which is really annoying. Okay.
Simply memorize the lost signal and enter the combination.
Did you guys miss any shots?
Limited number of attempts.
Then we can still get Elite. Pearson's having some really bad problems with his internet today.
Yeah.
Okay. I will read chat in a little bit here, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not reading chat right now. We're just focusing on getting out of this heist. I'll read chat in just like a couple minutes here if everybody can be patient with me.
You got it, boss. Okay, you ready, boss? Here's the part that counts. Those look strong. I don't think you're breaking into those without the right tools. The alarm's already triggered, so don't worry about the thermal sensors.
Yeah, he's having some borderline issues.
He keeps like. Wait, so who else has a heist?
Me.
Okay.
You know what you're doing, boss.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta get that second painting. Final one for the week. I think it should be finished. For all the stealing paintings for the week.
Okay, do you have an EMP?
No.
Okay, no EMP. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, okay, listen to me. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. When that door opens, you guys are gonna stay back. I'm gonna be the only one shooting to make sure we get 100% accuracy. Because the more people shoot, somebody's gonna miss because we're shooting the same guy. Try to take as little damage as possible. We can still get a lead. It's still possible. So don't give up hope on that.
I see that.
Yeah.
Piece of cake, huh,
He's
boss?
just standing there.
Like, he's camping.
Security system
Yeah,
only lets you
like
regulate
Okay, open it.
Be ready.
So we'll get out and find the door release.
Two
I
guards
can
actually
already
let me
feel
take
the
my
weight of
breaks.
cash in my hands.
Whatever you're doing, you better stop.
Okay, so you got caught, but hey, there's still time for a cleanup operation. If you want the best price, silence the witnesses and wipe the footage.
Damn, I hate it when they stand like that. Guys, go to the staff, the storage bay. Go to that one. That's where we're exiting for Karakara. It's wiped. It's wiped. Go to storage bay. Did you guys get shot? Okay.
He spawned. He came through the door. Like, I'm like,
Oh, the car will definitely be useful then for armor.
The cops know this place as well as you do, boss.
Okay, listen. I'll be the only one seeing peeking. You guys hold where you are right here. Like, hold right in this little tunnel area. Right when we get out of here, just hold down here. I'm gonna bring the car up. We just cannot get shot anymore because I know we just lost some money getting shot. It's like 70 grand. Once you lose that, it's over. You're done of elite. You can't get it anymore. Damn. Didn't even have a chance to react.
You're going down! Really, we
After the
lost.
upgrades you gave it, that Karakara should be crazy reliable.
Stop now! Motherfucker!
Hey, boss, your mansion security team's throwing their weight around trying to draw the cops.
Damn, die already.
Means less attention on you. Loyal guys.
What the?
I mean, insane, but loyal.
How are they still alive? Okay.
that'll reduce your accuracy because you already did.
No, it doesn't. As long as you just keep hitting them, it doesn't reduce accuracy. You guys didn't shoot, right? You didn't miss, right? Get in, everyone, now. And get in the car. Do not get in the turret. Quick. This is very vulnerable for elite. I hate how they can still shoot you through the front, like the accuracy the police have. It better not be like this in GTA 6. Oh my god, and we're still losing money. It's just so annoying.
Watch what GTA 6 locks on GTA Plus.
They might require GTA Plus for GTA 6 Online. They might actually require that. That might actually happen.
What? You surprised?
Wait, he'll get away with it though.
Okay, listen, I'm confident we're good on the accuracy, and I think we'll be fine on the time. I'm just really worried about the money lost. That's what I'm really worried about.
We know we didn't lose as much.
We didn't lose 70,000.
Let's see. We are running pretty close in the time, too. The time, we're running pretty close on it.
What time is
We
it?
basically have like a minute left to finish this. I know. I didn't want to go left, but I had no choice.
Yeah. It's the best. Go right. These NPCs are so annoying.
They are. The NPCs are very annoying.
Go. Maybe we should lose that fight. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, Lord.
We might not even make it on the time. We'll see. It's gonna be cutting it really close. That's what it is. It's gonna be cutting very close. Okay, let's see what happened here then. Let's see if we got Elite Challenge. Did we get it or not? Let's see. Let's see. It's moment of truth. Did we get it?
34 weeks. Hey, Buyers or Best, we got that. That was me.
Oh my god, 7 seconds. We would have lost. No, we were gonna lose them. We lost too much money. We lost it. Accuracy's 100% though. That was good, but yeah.
We're doing 3 people for this one plan.
Okay, let me look at the chat now.
You and
Although North Korea started the Korean War, do you think America bombing them with napalm was too far, and was it also a genocide and a war crime? Well, America invaded North Korea. That was with MacArthur. But uh, the thing about the Korean War is that the North Koreans they do a lot of propaganda against the United States and their involvement in that conflict. Now there was instances like their massacres did happen in the Korean War, but like for example there is like North Korean propaganda. Like I remember there's this one North Korean propaganda poster where there's like American soldiers that like take a Korean baby and just throw it down the well. And like I'm like that's how like North Korea is like depicting like the US in the Korean War, when like the North Koreans were the ones who forced their way into South Korea and they really tried to take it over by force. And North Korea, the thing about North Korea is North Korea has committed several crimes against South Korea numerous times. North Korea has sent agents into South Korea like since the end of the Korean War and has caused a lot of problems. Like North Korean spies actually landed and tried to assassinate the South Korean president. That happened like decades ago, but that was like an incident that happens. Like and North Korea has just been relentless in trying to take over South Korea for a very long time.
Alright, can someone just spam that MC so I can invite people to see? Oh, sorry.
Just the same as my YouTube name. I haven't actually been in a grind lobby of yours since 2019. I'm surprised you still have me added all these years because your friends list gets full, but I appreciate it. Oh, okay, I have you added. The only time I tend to remove people from my friends list, Kenny, is when they do something bad, which is rare, or if they they've been offline for like a year or two. That's usually it. But other than that, I'm not gonna really remove anybody.
Alright, let's start this. Do you know about the time like North Koreans like kidnapped a South Korean movie star?
Yes. So about the backstory, and that is North Korea kidnapped a South Korean actress. That's what it was. She was like a popular actress. And this happened in the 70s. So it what basically what basically it was is uh so how it happened is I don't remember the actress's name. But if anybody has ever played Hitman, the Hitman games, in Hitman, there's a sniper mission where there's like that country that's based on North Korea, and they're kidnapping like this guy from his house in like America and like putting him in like a shipping container in Singapore, and you like have to snipe all of the agents from the government and save the guy. That's based on a real life event. So what happened was this South Korean actress, she got lured into Hong Kong by North Korean agents. The North Korean agents pretended to be Hong Kong movie directors, but they were from North Korea. And what they did was they drugged her, I think it was, and she got knocked out. They put her in a shipping container in a ship, and then shipped her to North Korea. And once she got to North Korea, Kim Jong Il met with her, who was Kim Jong Un's father, and he basically like showered her with gifts. So he gave her like a really fancy apartment and just gave her a bunch of stuff and everything like that. And she eventually agreed to cooperate, probably out of fear, but and like help North Korea make propaganda movies. But then what happened is her ex-husband, who was a film director, was looking for her, and the ex-husband and they were divorced, but they still kept in contact with each other. And like when he finds out that his ex-wife went missing in Hong Kong, he went down to Hong Kong to try to find out what happened to her. And the North Korean agents kidnapped him and took him next to North Korea. And then what happened was it was really creepy because Kim Jong Il forced them both to get married again, even though they were divorced. So they were forced to get married in North Korea, and then he forced them to make a North Korean Godzilla movie. So literally, that's where the North Korean Godzilla movie comes from. It was a kidnapped South Korean director. And at the Vienna Film Festival, they both escaped. So like it was like a Vienna Film Festival in Europe. The director and the actress both escaped. They ran away from their North Korean guards, and they took a taxi. I think it was the American embassy, and when they got into the American embassy, they were just screaming like help, help, like we've been kidnapped by North Korea and stuff like that. Now when they got eventually they made their way back to South Korea, and the South Korean government investigated them for treason because they made like I'll kill them. They made like North Korean propaganda, but then the South Korean government realized that they were under threat, so like they had no choice but to make that propaganda. And what ended up happening is that the South Korean government put them under like protection in case like North Korea tries to kidnap them again. I don't know if they're still alive because this happened in like the 70s, so they might not be alive anymore. But Kim Jong Il, when he found out that they escaped, he basically said, oh, they didn't escape. They were kidnapped by the Americans, because he said that they were very happy in North Korea and they liked North Korea. So like, but that was the thing. If anybody's ever played Just Cause 3, in Just Cause 3, there's this British actor that's doing like propaganda for General Di Ravello on the radio, and that's based off that event that I was just telling you guys about. It's based off of that North Korean I got him. Okay, go here. I'm guessing Kirsten didn't join because of his internet. Okay, well, we can help invite him to a heist next time.
I can get this floor.
Don't kill anybody on don't kill anybody on this floor. It's the moving camera is just too risky. I like to wait till I loop the camera. When I loop the camera, that's when I like to clear everyone.
If you shoot that one guy,
you can shoot the panel, but it's risky because you don't know where the camera is. So it's like constantly moving around. So I don't deal with the camera until then. Okay, we're gonna do this quietly. The other heist is just, we're gonna do our best to get this one done quietly. Okay, basement time. Okay, let me kill everyone.
Okay, be careful, bro. Do not mess up.
Okay, hack the door. I'm gonna check the loading bay right now. The rare item is here. It's here. I'm gonna grab it right now. Once you open that door, please loop the cameras.
Yeah. I'll start clearing out that floor. Just be careful.
I shot the storage bay camera. Okay. Put the password in once you loop the cameras also. Okay, I got the rare item, 130 grand. Okay. Okay, I'm going back upstairs. Okay, are you upstairs right now, Polly?
And buy you some time without drawing
I'm on the
attention.
floor.
Polly, can you clear the entire ground floor, and then I'll clear the upper floor.
Yes.
What's the last code after 24?
43. Mark, listen to me. Once you're done in there, once you put the password in, can you go to the security room on the ground floor and get ready to
That's what I'm doing.
Also, Polly, you're gonna need to shoot the button. Shoot the button since you're down there. Hit the for the moving camera because it's gonna turn back on. It'll see the bodies. It doesn't affect accuracy. Just make sure you don't miss.
Yeah.
And Mark, just turn on the How much room did you take anything already, Polly?
No, I haven't.
All right, fill your pockets, boss.
I've taken it.
Okay.
You want me to start taking stuff?
All right, you got hands,
Yeah.
bags. You should be able to carry a good amount out of there.
Yeah, to start taking stuff too. Is one of the buyer's targets down there?
Yeah, sort of.
Get it then.
Oh, I hope no one heard that.
A great circle back. I feel like that has to be.
It's upstairs, up here. Can you take it? Do you have enough room in your bag, Mark?
Yeah. Yeah, I have more stuff.
Then come and take it then. And Polly, come up here too and help me clear out the shutter room.
I didn't take anything yet.
Okay. Somebody grab the meteor also, because it's worth a lot of money and it's small.
Nice one, boss.
I'm
I'll
full.
arrange the sales. Your bag's pretty full, but once you take out Ray's forgery, we can
Okay,
see
just
what's
grab whatever else you can here. Mark, are you full? There's still stuff right here. Okay, are you full, Polly?
Oh, yeah, this is the good stuff. You can tell.
Go over there to where Mark is. On that, there's still stuff there. Get it. I'm gonna go down to the basement right now.
Can you anytime can you disable that security camera like
Infinite.
security?
Okay. Don't have to deal with those guys later. Oh, great. This crap again. Okay, I'll try my strategy again, see if I can get through it. Again, okay, Polly, we're just gonna need you down here. What is the escape vehicle? How many bikes?
How many bikes?
One.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
We'll
so
handle it, we'll handle it.
Just go out, come on.
We'll handle it, it'll be fine.
I'm gonna get this gold fertility set.
Oh, is it the same one we did? Oh, Lord of Christ, it is.
It is, but I think I can do it this time. Just quickly, if you want to get Elite Challenge, though, we gotta hurry up, because we're in 8 minutes about right now.
Yeah. Put this shit down. Yeah, I'm coming to the basement.
Alright.
Okay. Right now we got 8 minutes and, 8 minutes about.
Let's go.
You do this and you do that, and I don't know what the name of the dog.
No, hacking's easy. It's the lasers.
The lasers annoys me the most.
Because it's just luck, bro.
Okay,
You can do this, boss.
I got this.
Can you see a switch? It'll turn off a bunch of lasers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Shit, we've been
So,
spotted, boss.
the laser finished.
I know. I was trying to.
One.
See what I just did right there? You can turn it off before the second one touches your feet.
But you touched it though.
I know, but it was just for a second. Like, you can touch it when it's still, like, moving. Like, when it's moving, like, you can touch it for, like, a second before it disappears.
So quick.
Yeah, what? Okay. It's always this laser grid. Like, this grid I've always gotten more than any other one.
This one's
Damn,
down as
a
well.
perfect run, baby. Okay, Angel, you're up. Let's roleplay opening this safe.
I'm always here to help.
Okay. We can still get the elite. It's not the end of the world.
You want to watch the signals and then
Good thing I killed the 2 guards outside. That's gonna be like 2 less guards to deal with.
You only have a small number of attempts to enter it correctly. Moving on. Yeah, that's it. Let's do another. Vault unlocked.
We're in. Ooh, what a thing. All right, time for Ray's masterpiece to do its thing. The alarm's already triggered, so don't worry about the thermal sensors. Those look strong. I don't think you're breaking into those without the right tools. It's nothing you can't do.
Okay. Here we Okay. You have an EMP? Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Easy. Okay, remember, the laser room only opens when the vault door closes. So get out of there and hit the door release. Hope you got a sweet spot picked out for it.
I'll shoot.
The wrong guard!
Hey, boss, it's time for the cleanup. CCTV, witnesses, you know, pull the plug on them both.
Reloading! Heads down! Fuck you!
Okay. Okay, I'm wiping it. Everyone run to the elevator, quick.
We gotta go see if shit.
Shout. Okay, I'll clear a path.
We don't fuck around here, okay? We got a man down over here!
Hands up. Cops have guns on the exit, boss.
We're taking casualties! Who the hell you think?
Okay, guys, come on, move.
I got your bike all warmed up east of the building.
Okay, Mark, just hit the button quick before more spawn. Get us out of here. Mark, I will drive you down with the bike, so that you can spawn the car, okay? And then, Holly, just start running down the hill towards where I'm driving Mark in the meantime, okay?
Okay.
We might have lost too much money. Okay.
All right, boss. On road, off road, whatever route you want to go, your bike will take you there.
My God, we're still getting shot here. It's ridiculous.
How are the upgrades, huh? Very nice, right?
Okay, Mark, I'll drop you off here. I'm gonna go and see. I think I can beat the time.
You see the car?
They're still shooting me, my God. I hate how accurate they are. It always pisses me off.
Yeah, that's the freeze frame. Rapping his Ball State besties for life. Roll credits with pics of me and you pouring champagne. Sunset on the beach doing yayo off a stripper's toes. The end. I could cry, boss. I really could. My eyes are like watering. That might be the lack of sleep, but I'm pretty sure it's the overwhelming sense of achievement.
Time, we're really good on time. We just have to be careful with the money.
Yeah, no problem. Sure. Shit.
Yeah, just go through those lines.
Good thing I'm great with bikes.
That's not what to do. Not bad.
Right. Do this.
Damn.
Lost him.
I lost them too now. I'm going to deliver. I crashed. I lost like 10 grand falling off my bike. I hope that doesn't affect it too much. The time we definitely made it. Time we definitely made it. But this the only question now is where we're gonna get elite now. Okay, we look at chat now here. Hayden Panet at here passed away. She was only 36. Wait, what happened? What happened? Fernando, thank you for the super chat. And thank you, Big Voodoo Gaming. Hayden Pantier just died. What happened? Okay, this is the money part. This is now. Oh. Oh, we got it. We got Elite Challenge. We got Elite Challenge. See, it's possible to do Elite Challenge when you get detected. Well, I appreciate that. I'm usually always online. I'm probably going to be playing GTA as much as I can with whatever free time I have, since GTA 6 is 3 months away. Got to spend those final moments. Well, thank you, Kenny. And thank you for being with my channel since 2019. I do appreciate it, Kenny. Thank you, dude. You're one of the OGs. North Korea has kidnapped people in Japan. That is true, Golden. Okay. I guess I'm probably going to be wrapping up my stream here. I'm gonna have that Karakara review coming up this week, guys. I'll still stick around in chat and answer any questions I have before I go. Desert Storm, I played it back in the day. Yeah, I know the game. I never had it, but I played it at friends' houses. They aren't releasing what happened, huh? Pro, I have an earlier super chat question, but also for my second question, which is better AK cartridge, 7.62 AKM and early AK or 5.45 AK-74? I think the better cartridge is the 5.45. Now for the 74. The reason I think that is that people say when people say the 7.62 is the better cartridge, usually they're basing that off power because it's a larger bullet. But 7.62 by 39 has more recoil than the 5.45. 5.45 is much easier to control. Um, I would say it's a bit more accurate too. But also 5.45 for military use is actually a deadlier round than the 7.62 because even though the 7.62 by 39 is a little bit of a larger round, the 5.45, what it does is when it hits the body, it actually curves around inside. It doesn't go straight through; it curves inside of your body, which that does a lot of damage. So that's why the AK-74 was a lot of times nicknamed the poison bullet gun. Like that's why the 5.45 is called the poison bullet, not because the bullet is poisonous, but because what the bullet does when it hits the body, how it just moves around, how it curves around. So that's why it was such a deadly round. Did you get all the paintings to keep in your mansion? No, I haven't, Vonda. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do a video on it still, Fernando, on the Armored Caracara review. It's coming up this week. How do you send me a friend request on PlayStation? What's your PSN, Nicholas? Yeah, previous super chat. Wait, let me look. What is it here? Um, hold on 1 second here. Let me see. Hold on. One second here, everyone. Let me try to find this.
Oh, screw you for saying that on the stream.
Like the YouTube channel?
No, Shintano, man. He said what he just said about me. Alright, I'm gonna go to the party right now.
Okay, I'll see you, Mark.
On there.
Okay, Okay, sorry about that. Let me see if I can find this this super chat here. Crashno, how you doing? I'm doing good, Infinity Daniel. How are you, dude? Um Okay, hold on. I'm gonna I'm gonna need to check on my computer because I was trying to check on my phone to see if I see that super chat from Jolly, but it's not there. So I'm gonna need to check on my computer here. Who is worse, CCPD or Cerberus? Well, I said that the Carter City Police, because Cerberus is the police is gonna do way more damage over time. Because Cerberus is like one group, but the police represents the entire city. Okay, so maybe Red, because of how he thought that he wouldn't have the same experiences as Baker, but he ended up having it. Okay, Jolly. Favorite game from the 1990s, Mega Man Legends. Have you watched Not Without Hope? Is based on a true story. 4 NFL players had their boat flipped from the wave during a heavy storm. No, I've never watched it. Yes, I'm actually watching an anime called Orb right now. It's ORB. Orb. It's actually on Netflix. I got that Netflix subscription just so I could watch the GTA 6 trailer, react to it, but I don't even know if I'll be able to react to it now because of this. The news are coming out that Netflix is not going to let you, like, some people are saying Netflix lets you react to it, other people are saying Netflix doesn't let you react to it. I don't even know it's true anymore at this point.
Actually, I wouldn't take the risk.
It's probably best not to take the risk. Or probably best not to. What I might do is I might just record a video, me reacting to it, and then just post it at 9 p.m. when it goes live, like, for everyone else. Like, I might just do that.
So you actually bought the subscription?
Yeah, I bought it so I could react to it, but now I'm being told that apparently you can't react to it. It's, I don't know. I don't regret buying the Netflix subscription because I was going to watch the Avatar live action. I didn't watch that one, season 1 or 2, so I was going to watch that in my own time when I get the chance. What? Yeah, I watched the cartoon when I was a kid, Avatar, so I'm probably going to watch the live action. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, copyright possibly. But I guess I'll be going here, guys. Tomorrow, guys, I will have a video about this, talking about this stuff, actually, and have that Armored Car review coming up. Also have the Black Flag video coming up next part. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys. Take care, everyone. And thank you again for the support. It means a lot to me. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.